Hey, I was wanting to talk about this suicide prevention rally or parade or whatever that was going on down in my town, and I wanted to protest, but I forgot about it, and I didn't. But it made me come up with the idea of what to talk about for the people that think suicide prevention is a good thing. This is a really, really bad thing. Preventing relief from harm is a bad thing. And that's essentially what suicide prevention is. These people are just gone. They don't understand. It makes me feel like I'm a normal, sane person living in a crazy world. Because everyone's like, oh no, you can't kill yourself. No, we don't want that. We're going to tell you when is a good time for you to die. And it's like, man, it's insane. It's insanity. I can't. You're forcing someone to suffer. How is that any different than someone raping someone else? It's not. It's just not. It's just by a phantom society hand. It's not by a physical hand. But it's exactly what's happening by creating all these laws that prevent suicide, that criminalize suicide. And man, it sucks so bad because it's just the concept is crazy. There's parents in these parades that have had children kill themselves, and yet they're saying, "Don't commit suicide, everybody." It's like you had a kid, you played Frankenstein with the welfare of a sentient creature, brought it into this world. It suffered so much as to want to literally hang themselves or shoot themselves or whatever it is. And after they die, you're still screaming, I want more. I want more. Fuck you, bitch. You don't deserve anything, much less more. I mean, if your kid killing themselves doesn't give you a, whoa, hold on, wait, let me take a look at what's really happening here, then you're fucked in the head. You're just dumb, and you're so sucked into your addiction of wanting a kid around that you're pretty much hopeless. But this is a big, big, big problem where people just don't understand these, the ideas. Sounds taboo, doesn't it? What? Like, what are we gonna just kill everybody? What are you just gonna go around and kill everybody? I mean, that's the best argument they have. You're like, that's just stupid. There's no logic to that whatsoever. But yes, there would actually be pro-death for people beyond a terminally 6-month long illness that applies towards mental illness. It applies to straight up depression. It applies to, you could have any reason. The reasonings aren't even justified. Like, you shouldn't be talking someone into why you want to kill yourself. You'd be like, that's my want, that's my need. Fuck you. I don't need to explain it to you. Whether I want to die because I'm mentally, going through hell, I'm depressive, I'm bipolar, I'm manic, whatever it would be, or someone just has a philosophical idea of like, oh well, that's all, like death, like life really isn't worth living. That's all it really comes down to. It's a simple philosophical idea. Like, oh, I'm looking around and I see birds eating worms, and I see lions eating the heads off chickens, and snakes gulping rats whole. Yeah, this is a world I want to live in? Nah, I didn't ask for this, so I'm checking out. So I'm just saying, that's a long way of saying there should be a legal, obviously a monitored method that people go through to say, hey, I want out. Please give me the humane way out of this. If you really are taking into account a real careful consideration of my welfare, and this should be a society we live in, then I'm telling you, I'm not asking you. I'm telling you this is what I want to do. So I'm proving to you that I'm not. There's some levels to some degree, obviously, where. Oh, maybe there isn't. If you want to choose that, you do it. But anyway, whatever. You talk to a therapist, you talk to a doctor, you get some stupid signature. I mean, it's a simple method. Have it be as easy as going to the doctors to get some flu shot. Like, this is what I want. Oh, okay. But I think society, the biggest problem is society can't handle the truth, for lack of a better phrase. They can't handle the idea that if suicide became legal and, a little pill or whatever was the humane way to die, people just swallowed it and died, that if that was available in the marketplace, people really are scared to realize how many people would really opt out. They would really be like, yo, I've been waiting for this day. Thank you very much. I'm no longer afraid to jump off the Eiffel Tower. Or I'm no longer to jump off the bridge in my town or whatever, hang myself from the closet, whatever. It's always this horrific, tragic, nightmarish, conditions of which people are forced to kill themselves. And that's what these prevention suicide fuckers are advocating. They're like, we don't want you to die. We just want you to suffer, like have your brains blown out all over the wall. We want you to go through that. We do. And they're not just understanding. They just don't sit that able to just think and be like, oh, wow. Well, maybe death in a humane way is a good thing. Oh, we should do that for people that are truly just miserable. Well, it's not even for anybody. It could be a happiest person in the world, but they just say, "Oh yeah, no, I just don't want. I'm avoiding the semi truck to run me over." The anxiety of the daily what ifs alone is not worth living. Oh, what happens today? Is today the day I get kidnapped and raped and cut up into pieces in some creeper's basement? That alone is pretty stressful for people. And whatever. It's the fear of the unknown itself, and knowing that you're gonna die, most likely in some tragic way. It's just waiting for you. It's just like your ticket is there. You're just waiting for it to be called. That itself is like the waiting room of that is in itself a fucking nightmare. So I really wish I could have protested this suicide prevention, and I maybe talked to a couple of people. But if there's any sort of idea or philosophy that average common people wouldn't even begin to know how to grasp, it would be that. They would be like, you're against preventing suicide? But that's a bad thing, right? And they just don't get it. So it'd be good for people like us, if you're watching and you're into things like apholism and antinatalism and things that are against suffering or the prevention of suffering, talk about it more. Make videos. I'm making this video. I hate fucking YouTube. I hate talking in front of a camera. I hate this. But I think it's so fucking important. So insanely important that I'm willing to, be a stupid face on YouTube and talk about it. Because more people that talk about it can make people realize, oh yeah, well, that's true. Yeah. We put our dogs down. Why can't we put down our loved ones, even if they're not like terminally ill? So there's a long way to go in the right to die movement. That's for sure. Some people, even in the right to die movement, don't agree that it should be applied towards everybody. It should just be a tightly monitored system. Anyway, so just posting about that, and so if you think suicide prevention is a good thing, go fuck yourself. You should be pro methods of obtaining the right to die. If you don't, then you're dumb and you're stupid and you're the problem. You're not the solution. You're the problem. So, yeah. All right. Catch you later.